Perfect. Perfect.
Right then, here we go. Hello everyone. I remembered to turn the mic on. It's back, the quiz is back. Episode 5, the Fifthening, is happening right now. Tuning in live to Rude News quiz. Good to see everyone again. I'm in the hallway this time because you know what? Change of scenery didn't hurt anyone, it's a bit brighter. Don't have to shut myself in a dark room. So we'll just wait for the scragglers as usual, and then we will get rocking and rolling with the quiz. Hi Gemma. So, well, hopefully we'll have some latecomers, but you know, whatever. I had fun doing the quiz, making a quiz again. Hopefully you'll have fun doing it, and all of that jazz. So everything's here, general knowledge, guess the rappers, which has been tweaked this week. You might be interested to know. Maths trivia, always, my dad did this week. So that's it, that's gonna be, it's good. Top 5, obviously. Then that's when we have a little break where I can get another beer. And you know the rules, if you see me drinking, you have to drink. When I say drink, if you want to, obviously. I like to drink. Maybe you do too. And keep the comments coming if I do anything stupid or you need anything repeated. But then we obviously finish with the business end of the quiz, the picture round. The music's round back and it's new and improved, I would say. And then obviously finally the wonderful movie round is back for all you cool cats and kittens. Because I've always meant to say that when I've started a quiz, when it was like relevant at the start of lockdown. So I snuck it in then, why not? So here we are, Carmen and Craig are in the house. Hey guys. So just another couple minutes and we'll get started. Yes, cup of tea, Leo. Smashing a cup of tea, why not? One brew or another, it's all fine, baby. Oh, I just had a drink, so I think I've got enough to get us through the quiz and, you know, get tipsy, in the words of Jake Warren. So, yeah, just a couple more minutes. How can I? Sorry, we had a bit of a break, about a couple extra days, because I was a bit ill actually, a bit last week. Nothing too much to worry about, but I'm better now. Put some time in. Had some birthdays. My friends have had babies and everything. Perry, hello. So, yeah, it's been a fun week. I'm sure many of you saw it was my nan's birthday yesterday. We celebrated with tea and lovely times all round, which was cute. AF, in the words of Tom Morris there. And yeah, so it's been fun. And it looks like we're gonna have plenty more time to do more quizzes, so I'll get busy. My dad's got some big ideas for the movie round, which I bet my mum's happy to hear. But you know, right, we'll give it another minute or so and then we can start rocking and rolling. See, the problem is I just have a sip of beer when there's nothing to do, so I end up drinking quite a lot of beer. People still arriving, see, I knew they'd be late, but because they're all busy, AF. Right then, I think we've waited long enough here. Got a few more extra people. I'd say it's about 100% improvement about 2 minutes ago. So let's do it. Let's get into the quiz. Round 1, baby. General knowledge. Simple to start with. I ask a question, 10 of them, and you need to answer that question. And that's it. Oh, my sisters arrived. Hello, Francis. Hello, Lois. They've just been doing choir, so they sharply got back over here. Oh, hey, Vince, B-Tech. Here we go. Right, anyway, let's get rolling. Question 1. There you are, up on the screen. What is the biggest state in the United States of America? See, even more late comments arriving. Hiya, guys. So there you are, question 1 up on the screen there. What is the biggest state in the United States of America? Hopefully you all got pen and paper at the ready. And we'll swiftly move on to question number 2. How many legs does a lobster have? I like these questions. You see there's quite a lot of animal questions coming through. But some of them are fun. Well, most of them are fun. Hopefully the whole thing's fun. But there you are. Question 2. How many legs does a lobster have? And we can move on very swiftly to question 3. So, in cooking, what is a tandoor? The spelling's just there if you're curious. So, just tell me what it is. So, there we are. Question 3. What is a tandoor? There you just have another quick look at those, but they're pretty simple. So, I'll bust that. Pinchers, Gemma's asked if pinchers count, or Gary's actually asked if pinchers count. No, I'm pretty sure they're not counted in the lobster question there, so just their actual legs, I believe. But there you are, here's question 4. What is the patella better known as? So general knowledge is all over the shop with this one. Science, nature, TV, biology, I don't know, what else is there? Film, music, history, politics. But there you are, question 4. What is the patella better known as? And George PB in the house. So, question 5. You're late, so we've already done a few. Question 5. What is the largest island in the Caribbean Sea? So a bit of geography. There you are, have some of that. Hopefully it doesn't get too dark in here. I mean, I can always turn the light on. But there you are, question 5. What is the largest island in the Caribbean Sea? Perry's got some specialist knowledge of just helping them out in the quiz. It's a bit of a clue for everyone else. But here we are, question 6. In Dirty Dancing, what is Baby's first name? George is sorry he's late. It's okay, bro, I forgive you. It's just a bit of fun. And you know, the second half of the quiz is the business end of the quiz anyway. This is just so it seems like a quiz instead of a vehicle for me just doing stupid things. So there you are, question 6. In Dirty Dancing, what is Baby's first name? And we'll move on to the last questions in this round. Here we are, question 7, some sports guys. In netball, the abbreviation WA refers to what position or which position? I'm annoyed at myself there. The word which is disappearing from the English vocabulary and it's being replaced with what incorrectly. So, but that's just me. So question 7 there. In netball, the abbreviation WA refers to what position? Oh. Just a little one there. So here we are, guys. Question 8, more geography. I'm feeling geography apparently this week, just liking it. So what is the capital of Hawaii? Some are easier and harder than others, but you know, trying to find that sweet spot. I think I'm getting better at it, so hopefully get some points on the board. So what was the capital of Hawaii? Question number 8. A bit of history now. Question 9. Who was Henry VIII's last wife? Famous for his many wives, I'm sure you know, but what was the name of his last wife? Challenge to yourself. I'm sure you're doing it anyway, but you won't get any extra points, but you know, have some fun. Can you name all of them? And which one's your favourite? You can tell me later. I've got a favourite. But anyway, this question 9. Who was Henry VIII's last wife? Last question on general knowledge, guys. What do you call a group of jellyfish? That's the last question of the general knowledge. So remember, if you were here last week, you may remember I asked you what do you call a group of unicorns. But this week it is what do you call a group of jellyfish? It's got I'll give it a little hint. It's got a lovely fitting name actually. So if you don't know, give it a punt. But it's a good name for a group of jellyfish. I'll try not to read out any answers this week. So there you are. There's the last questions of this round, guys. And you know what that means. You know what round 2 is. It's Guess the Rapper round. So quickly, one more second, and there we are. Oh yeah. Round 2, baby. Guess the Rapper. Now I've done it slightly different this week. There's a lot of points to be had this week in Guess the Rapper. And don't worry, it is difficult. There is lots of points, but I guarantee a lot of you, if any of you, will get a lot of points. Amy says she only knows 2 of the general knowledge. Like I say, have a good guess. Some of them you can guess and work out. But anyway, Guess the Rapper. So I'll explain the questions as I get there. But there's lots of points, but it's kind of tricky. So hopefully you'll get some points. But I think if anyone gets more than 5 points, I'll be very impressed. And then we can talk about hip hop more afterwards. So anyway, right, here we go. I'm going to get them up on the screen for you guys. Oh, wrong one. So, there'll be a point for each rapper. VTech's too lazy, like Jay-Z, to learn about rappers. And Jojo's just arrived. Yo. Anyway, right, so 1 point for any of the rappers who featured on Goldie Looking Chains, that's GLC, Goldie Looking Chains, Guns Don't Kill People, Rappers Do. We've gone for a strictly British noughties hip-hop selection, so that might lead you up for the rest. So, name any of the rappers who featured on GLC's hit, Goldie Looking Chains hit, Guns Don't Kill People, Rappers Do. And you might see a trend in a second. So any points for any of those rappers? And same again, but name any of the MCs who featured on So Solid Crew's smash hit 21 Seconds. So they both, I think GLC's had about 5 or 4. So Solid Crew's more about 7. So Solid Crew are to blame for this one, because I was going to get you to get a point for every So Solid Crew member, but there's 30 of them. But anyway, and the last one, my favourite one. Can you name any of the rappers, because they didn't even write their own raps, who featured on Blazing Squad's hit Crossroads? Right, so I'll give you a little bit of time. So some of them have been on reality TV over here doing this and that. They've been acting. So there'll be some names that you know. Like I say, there's a lot of names, but you're not going to get all of them. But so hopefully you know some of them. Yeah, I know, but it's the Guess the Rappers round, Georgie's not a big fan of the Rapper round, or especially this new tweaked version of the Rapper round. I'm just going to see what people know, see if there's any good ones. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a low scoring round. But anyway, name any of the rappers on GLC's Guns Don't Kill People, Rappers Do. Any of the MCs who are on So Solid Crew's 21 Seconds, and any of the rappers who featured on Blazing Squad's hit Crossroads, which I thought this round would get some heat, but you know what? Don't care. It's my quiz. Drink. Right, I'll just leave those up for another second while I feel the hate coming through for this round. But you know, someone might be a secret Blazing Squad fan out there. They might know all of them. But like I said, once again, I think it's unlikely. Craig's loving it. Craig's loving the Crossroads. See you at the crossroads. Meet you at the crossroads. Right, there you are. I left that up long enough, guys, and we'll quickly move on to round 3, I think, because you could try and think of them, but there we are. We'll move on to round 3. So completely different for this round. We're back onto the math trivia. So I'm sure it seems like everyone seems to hear has played before, but if you haven't, I'm going to ask you a question. It's going to be 2 bits of information. First bit of information will be a number, second will be an information number, and we do an equation, multiply, add, addition, subtract, multiply, whatever. And then there'll be a number at the end, and that will be the answer I'm looking for. So x plus y equals z. But you'll see what I mean. It's not too tricky to grasp. So anyway, let's get the first one up on the screen. So my dad did all of these, so I won't receive. If you don't like them, it's not my fault. My dad, thank you for helping me out though, Dad, if you can hear me through the wall or you're watching. But there you are, the first one. In Cockney rhyming slang, what is a monkey minus a pony? Oh, that switch is just up there anyway. So there you are, there's your first one, guys. Loads of you must know Cockney rhyming slang. No, it's not. It's a general. Leo thinks this round's too mean, but it's not. Hello, Eleanor, as well. She's just joined in. So there's the first question. In Cockney rhyming slang, what is a monkey minus a pony? So you'll have a number there. Anyway, second one. Like I say, this is all on my dad. So the number of months in a year without a Y in its name, multiplied by the number of days in a week with a Y in its name. So, you should be able to work this one out. This one's, most of you hopefully know the English for the months and the days, hopefully. So we can work it out. So that's the number of months in a year without a Y in its name, multiplied by the number of days in a week with a Y in its name. And that will give you a nice numbered answer. And they're all like nice whole numbers and like there's no horrible addition or division or anything like that. Anyway, right, number 3. Oh, Ali Babe. I was in a bit more of a rush doing some of these questions this week, hence my dad helping me out, which I do appreciate. But there we are. Question 3. The number of thieves Ali Baba encountered divided by the number of pints in a gallon. Looking at you, hospitality crowd. And, I'm just going to say you don't try not to cheat, but, if you're close, be honest. So question 3 again, the number of thieves Ali Baba encountered divided by the number of pints in a gallon. Hospitality crowd in effect. Right, so there's the first 3 in the maths trivia round, guys. So let's move on to the next one. This one's for Joe and Alyssa, by the way. My dad came up with it, but I was like, Alyssa would be happy. So the square root of the number of seconds in an hour multiplied by the number of players in an ice hockey team. So you might need a bit of pen and paper for that. But just feel this one out. My dad said it to me and I was like, what? And then I just thought about it and it all came together. I mean, square rooting's a bit mean, but it's simpler than it sounds, is the hint I'll give you for that one. So there's question 4. The square root of the number of seconds in an hour multiplied by the number of players in an ice hockey team. And we will move on to the last question of this round. Yeah, this one I was a bit like, what? So, but it's all there. It's all there. So the number of humps a Bactrian camel has, divided by the number that flew over the cuckoo's nest. So there's 2 types of camels apparently. I found out today. So the number of humps a Bactrian camel has divided by the number that flew over the cuckoo's nest. I admit that round was a little bit had some tricky bits, but hopefully you've got some answers there. Like I say, it's most of them are not as complicated as they seem. So, how did everyone find that? It's all gone quiet, which is never usually a good sound. But there you are. So that's the math trivia around all rounded up, and we will move on to the final little round before we just have a 5-minute breather where you can ask to see some questions. If latecomers might want to see some questions, or you might want to go back, but that'll be after top 5 round, baby. So I stole this one from the quiz at Holdenwood House. All you have to do, there'll be 2 questions and there'll be 5 answers, and you'll get a point for any of the right answers. I don't care about order because I'm nice. And that's what all it is. So let's have a look. So first, I want you to name the top 5 best-selling books of all time, excluding religious texts. So getting some hate about the square root. I know I would. But just think about, I'll give you a quick hint. So I'll try to round this up. So best-selling books of all time, excluding religious texts, so not the Bible, Quran, etc., of all time. So just think about how many seconds are in a minute and how many minutes are in an hour, and you'll be much closer to the answer. And I'm trying not to give it away to people who did pay attention in GCSE maths, Leo. Right. Anyway, so there's question 1 of the top 5. What are the top 5 best-selling books of all time? And there's some absolute classics in there, and horrendously popular ones as well. So I reckon you guys could get us a few of these. And the second part of this round, much more fun, much more. Leo, I'm not sure what that means. Do books that aren't actually sold count? I'm not. This is done by sales, so they were definitely bought. So I probably not. But anyway, the second part of top 5. What are the full names of the 5 children who go into the factory in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? So I thought we'd do books. I thought people would appreciate books. I did my best to stay away from Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, all of that kind of stuff, and ask some different questions. So there we are. So the second part of this one, what are the full names of the 5 children who go into the factory in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? And obviously there's a couple movies, if you've seen them. I think it's the same kids on both, I'm pretty sure it's in the book. So have a go. So we'll just have a little breather, 3-4 minutes or so. This is usually, I know, when Mary likes to go have a cigarette. But I also don't mind, I can go back through a few of the questions if anyone wants to. If anyone's got anything they want to check. I know it's been a bit tough, but you know, it is what it is. Do you know what I haven't done for a bit? Drink. I hope everyone's well. Is everyone doing all right? Please let me know if you are, or if you aren't, just call me. I'll be here for you guys with quizzes and whatnot and good vibes. Just give me a vibe check. Why is that stopped? Oh, it's back. There we are. Cheers. I might check the lighting situation because there we are. I've just received a message from someone taking part of the quiz who's very happy with themselves, but I just want to remind them that it says full names of children who go into the factory. So hopefully they'll amend that. Oh, hi Emma. Thanks for coming to the quiz. It's a hoot. We're just having a little breather because we've done the first half of the quiz. But don't worry, the second half of the quiz is where it's at. The picture round, the music round, and the film round, baby. Do you like the jazzy wallpaper as well? I really like it. From Bermuda, are you back to Bermuda? Well, there you are, that's some reach for the quiz. Thank you for joining in. I can now say it's international, not just my close group of friends. Sorry, Geordie. I was just making. Geordie is, like I said, you need the full names of the kids who go to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and she can't remember one. I'm really sorry. I thought I was just trying to help you. I was just trying to help, not point it out. Exactly. So, well, good choice, probably, Mum. Maybe could have been my dad, but it's a lovely choice. Right, has everyone, can anyone give me a thumbs up if they're ready to continue with tonight's quiz? Because I could just sit happily having my ale. I thought I had more to do. I thought the time could go past. Anyway, right, I reckon we're ready to rock and roll. So, I think we move on to the second half of the quiz and do the picture round, baby. Different vibe music. Oh no, I didn't put the title up. Oh no, I've lost it. Never mind. So it's the picture round. Right, this week, guys, 10 pictures. Just got to name it. Name what's in the picture. And you can thank Elon Musk for the pictures in this round. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'll try and make it a bit easier. I've been quite weirdly kind of busy. We've been between being ill and birthdays and everything. So I'll try and make it a bit more balanced next week. But anyway, so just tell me what's in the picture. Some of you are going to hate this round as well. I'm really sorry. But maybe I'll take a bit more time and care of the next one. But here we are. Right. Just tell me what it is. The theme this week, guys, is planes. So like I say, thank Elon Musk for this one. He gave me the idea. So here we are. Picture one. What is the name of that plane? There is some easy ones in here. Easier ones, anyway. I think they're easy. But there you are. That's our first picture. What is that plane? It's ginormous. Look at the size of it. Look at the size of that plane. I will, Leo, I will. Right, here we are. Number two. What is that plane? Yeah, I went the right way first time this time. So there's number two. I promise I won't for the rest of the quiz. How about that? So there you are. There's number two. What is that plane? Very, very iconic plane. Honestly, you'll know some of these. Like I said, blame Elon Musk, not me. It's his fault. So there's plane number two. Plane number three. It looks like the plane. I'm really sorry. Can't stop myself. It looks like the plane from X-Men. That's why I like that one. But it's very, very fast. But there's our third plane. What plane is that? Holds records, that plane. Cool. There's plane number three. Plane number four. It's a beastly plane that I'm sure many people have probably been on. So if you're not sure, make a guess because it's probably right. Cool. So that's number four, guys. Number five, an icon of the sky, I've decided to call it. So there you are, boom. What's that plane? See? It's a bit better now, right? And my music's always banging for this round. So there you are, number five. What is that plane? which means we can move on to number 6. Now this plane does have a name, but it's not a terribly technical name. So just think about it, and you'll probably get this one. So there's number 6 for you guys. Ooh, number 7. That looks like a beast. It looks like it's out of Thunderbird. Cheers, guys. Remember what I said at the start of this? That's a clue about why that plane is there. Right, there you are. There's number 7. Number 8 in our picture round. Ooh, look at that. It's got a very cool name, that one. I don't know why it's designed like that. I'm sure there's a very good reason. I guess it can take off that way, like a helicopter. But it's a plane, and it's got a name. What is that plane? Oh, I should always make it rhyme, shouldn't I? Right, there you are, guys. Plane number 8. Plane number 9. Whoa. Well, what plane is that? VTech asks is number 7 from Thundercats. I don't think it's from Thundercats. Like I said, I think it looked like it was from Thunderbirds, but it's not. It's a real plane. And it goes fast as you like. But there's number 9. Like I said, I'm going to be a bit more lenient on this one. Because, technical names are boring. And that's got a much more fun name. Anyway, so that's number 9. And our last plane. I had to Photoshop this one, guys, if you can see where. I think I did a pretty outstanding job. So what's the name of that plane? It's a famous plane for a famous reason. And that's why you should know what it is, guys. Because if you don't, you will at the end, and then you'll feel better about it as well. So there you are, number 10. What is that plane? Well, I can promise I'm never going to do planes again. It's different every week. Plus, I don't think I know 20 planes. But anyway, there you are. There's number 10. Remember, if you do want to go back and see anything, I might do it, I might not, because I put them up for a fair bit. So there you are, number 10. What's that plane? Now, guys, we're going to move on to the music round. This week, I thought asking questions was boring. So we had a think. In fact, Mary dropped me a message. I dropped a friend a message. And we came up with a new and improved way to do the music round, guys. So I'm going to play you. It's actually featuring a very special guest. And I'm going to play you a few clips, 5 in all. So 5 clips, and you just got to tell me the title of the song. So I'm not sure why. Trey's saying he feels like Mr. T or B.A. Baracus. I'm not sure why. And just to let you know, guys, we took inspiration from a little show called Shooting Stars and a quiz that we go to at the Alma Tavern in Clifton. So the music round has turned into the Club Swinger music round. And we got a special guest called Vic Reeves. Well, I'll give a proper shout at the end to actually who really helped me. And just tell me what song is that you can hear. So I'll play them all once, and then I'll go back and I'll play them again for you, because the club sing around's not easy. Oh, he hates planes. I'm getting a plane. Sorry, Craig feels like B.A. Baracus because he hates planes because he doesn't know any. Hello, Sam. You're really late, but you've just turned up for the best 2 rounds. So like I say, guys, they're going to play you 5 songs. and just tell me the title of the song, all right? Club Swinger. Did I say Club Swinger? Sorry. Right, here then. They're coming up, guys, okay? So let me turn off the music. Turn off the music. I'm going to turn off the mic, and then I'm going to play you 5 songs, and then I'll come back, all right? You should probably see me laughing in the corner. Right, here we go. Song number 1.
But you'd have been my back now. Never down back. Could this be the magic?
So there's song number 1. Sorry, I didn't. The volume was turned up a bit on that one. We'll crack on with song number 2. Right, there you are, guys. That was song number 2. Like I said, I hope the volume's all good. I tried to test it. So here we are, song number 3 coming up. Getting some interesting response. Here come the night terrors. It's funny. So that was song number 3. Song number 4 coming up. Here we are. Song number 4 coming straight to you. There we are, guys. Song number. Song number 4 there. Just give me the title of that track. Did a little cheeky different picture for that one. And then we'll move on to the last song. Song number 5. There you are. There you are. There was song number 5. James Green's just joined. Wonderful time to join. We're just in our Club Swinger music round. So there we are. Some good feedback there. And I am going to play those again for you guys because, Club Swinger round's not easy. So what I'll do is I'll quickly whiz through them again, just do a little break, then we'll play the next one, all right? So just in case you didn't get them. But let's rock and roll.
Could this be the magic?
Right, there we are, guys. I mean, Amy hates it. I've got some love. It goes to 50-50 with that one. We know I had to try something new, had to give it a go. But there you are. So that was the Club Swinger music round. Hopefully you got 5 titles of 5 songs. Amy never wants to see it again or hear it again. You should obviously need to watch Shooting Stars because it's a fantastic show. And I also have to give a shout out to my friend Craig, who jumped on it with short notice and absolutely went in and did it. And then I had fun making those stupid pictures. I have fun doing this quiz. Anyway, there we are. That was our music round. And you know what's next? It's the final round. It's the movie round. So all you need to know, guys, same kind of thing. There's 5 movies that are going to be shown in the clip. Just tell me what the movie is. If you've seen what we do here, you know it's stupid as well. So here's the next stupid round. The movie round. Ready? Here we go.
Welcome to Earth.
Sorry, on mute again. I always forget. You don't want to hear me laughing through the movie round. Leo said he's had some jumpiness on this one. Did everyone encounter a bit of jumpiness? I'll just send it to you as well, Leo, afterwards, so you can keep it forever. Does anyone want to see the movie round again before we move on? Because I know it can be a bit jumpy. It's a bit hard, my streams being being a bit thing. I haven't got any comments. I've got some ha-ha-has and extra things. So, Leo, I feel like you're just going to have to suck it up, mate. Cheers. Right, so... We'll show it again at the end. You can fully appreciate it in its order. Hopefully you got them anyway. Iconic films. Leo said he's... Oh, I think it was okay for most people, Leo, I'm afraid. So we'll just watch it again after doing the answers. Unless someone wants to see it again. Fine. That's all I need. All I need is a second person to say that they want to watch it again, and I will happily show it again, because all of it, you can tell from the music throughout the quiz that I love hip hop. So to hell with it. Let's watch it again. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and then we'll do the answers super quick afterwards, alright? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Welcome to Earth. Constantly not putting on mute. So I'm back on. Sorry, first thing I do, I was actually dancing to the music that time, so there we are. Anyway, right, let's rock and roll. It's time for the answers, guys. Let's do it. Right, there we are. Here's the answers to the general knowledge round. So here we are. So the biggest state in the United States. Thank you for all the nice comments about the movie round. But here we are. Biggest state in the United States of America is Alaska. The answer to question 2. Oh, how many legs does a lobster have? It has 8 legs. That's fun, isn't it? So a lobster has 8 legs. A tandoor is a clay oven that you make tandoori in. Perry quite rightly knew that, was it the Platera? Platera is a kneecap. Biggest island in the Caribbean is Cuba. Francis is the first name of my mum, and Baby from Dirty Dancing. So question 6 answers Francis. WA in netball is wing attack. The capital of Hawaii is obviously just there, Honolulu. Catherine Parr was the last of Henry VIII's wives. There might be some Catherine Howards out there, but no, the answer was Catherine Parr. And last but not least, our jellyfish question. A group of jellyfish is called a bloom of jellyfish, which is nice, isn't it? But I guess that's why people give them those names, because they fit quite nicely to the animal. So there you are. There's all the answers to our general knowledge round. So I thought some fun questions there anyway. It's Cuba's island. No, I'm pretty sure Cuba's just one island. George is asking where Haiti is. But and we're going to go with Cuba because I can't be bothered to check. So answer question 5 is still Cuba. Right, round 2. All of our rappers. Here's all the rappers, guys. What a good question. Starting at the top there. It's always the other way when I'm doing the answers. So Eggsy, P-Zane, Graham the Bear, and Mike Balls. They are the rappers that are feature on Guns Gonna Kill People rappers do. It was So Solid Crew, Mega Man, obviously, Asher D from Top Boy, and other things. There was I'm to the A to the A to the C, that's me. Mac, I feel like Amy says it should be called a splodge of jellyfish, not bloom, but the answer is bloom. So then there's Mac, then there's Cash, or Cash, I guess. Lisa Mafia, you might have got. Well, yeah, the ones you might have got, I reckon, Eggsy, Asher D, Lisa Mafia, Romeo, maybe Harvey as well. 2 multiplied by 10 plus 1, Romeo Dunn. In that one, so he's got his name. And any secret Blazing Squad fans would obviously know that the guys on Crossroads is obviously Flavor, Reaper, Crazy, Kenzie, Rocky B, and Spike E. Obviously, because who wouldn't? Who wouldn't know that? So hopefully you've got some points for this round. I'm saying if anyone did, Lisa Mafia is a point. I'll be curious. I said, George asked, is there 1 million points on this round? I said there's a lot of points, but I said it's very unlikely we're going to get a lot of points. So if you knew the songs, you knew they've got a bunch of artists on them. But here you are. So anyway, that was round 2. Hopefully some of you got some points. Yes, Carmen. That's where you all need to be. Carmen got 4 rappers, and that's the kind of level we need. I think I only got 4 or 5. I can't remember. But anyway, that's round 2 wrapped up. Round 3, let's go. Here we are. So this is my dad's round, so any hate can go to him. Thank you very much, and thank you for your help, Dad. Carmen, I'll buy you a drink next time we see each other. So that's your prize. Question 1, the answer is 475. Can't tell you what the question was. Next was 56. That was something else. Number 3, I can't remember that either, but the answer is 5. We've got 360 as number 4. So question 4 there, 360, and the last was 5. Amy and whoever else wrote, because I didn't know he was in Love Island, but I saw something about it. So anyone put the guy from Love Island who was in Blazing Squad can have a point. It might be Kenzie. Anyone know who it is? I think he's using his real name, not Flavor or Rocky T or whatever it was. But anyway, there's the answers to question 3, and then we'll move on to question 4, round 4, which is our top 5. So there you are, there's our top 5 books. If you got them, doesn't matter about the order, because to hell with that. There's our 5 top selling books of all time. Don Quixote, Tale of Two Cities, Lord of the Rings. Just Lord of the Rings is fine. The Little Prince, which is obviously a very famous French book, and Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, without an apostrophe. But if you put, I'm gonna take Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, not just Harry Potter, because there is, 7 books, isn't it? So we're gonna go for, you only get a point if you put Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I'll give, since I'm feeling generous, we'll do half a point if you said Harry Potter, alright? So half a point for that, and then we have to have a little drink. And then we go on to the five children who went to see Willy Wonka in his factory. So it's Charlie Bucket, if you didn't get there, Georgie, in the end. Augustus Gloop, who gets stuck up the chocolate thing after dipping into the chocolate. Violet Beauregard. I was meant to go check the spelling of that before I came live, but I didn't. So that's how I would say Beauregard. Very literally. What does she do? She likes to chew gum and she turns into a blueberry, doesn't she? Mike TV loves TV and he works out the equation to get there, and he gets shrunk into the TV and then they stretch him back, which is very funny. And then Veruca Salt, who is spoiled rotten and is horrible because of it. So hopefully we learned some lessons there. So there you are, that's our top 5 all done and dusted. And we'll move on to round 5, the picture round. Oh, our planes, guys. So hopefully you got some of these. Some of these weren't too tricky. Yes, they're feeling the pain, the bucket. That's how bad the delay is on this bloody thing. But anyway, Charlie Bucket. Right, so here's our planes. First one is a Spruce Goose. It's a Hercules something. So if you knew that, give yourself a point. Spruce Goose is all fine. Did you see the size of it? Did you see the boats next to it? It was I forgot his name. Henry, the guy Tony Stark's dad's based off, designed it. Henry, whatever his name is. Anyway, number 2 was obviously a Spitfire. It was obviously VE Day, just gone. So you probably saw that a bit if you looked at the news. Number 3, the one that looks like it's from X-Men, is called a Blackbird. Number 4, the passenger is a Boeing 747. Take 747, give yourself a point. Is that not what my mother's chiming in? And I'm pretty sure I spelt it. Yeah, that's how I spelt it. Anyway, so number 4, 747, give yourself a point. Number 5 was, of course, Concorde. Which went crazy fast as well as for passenger planes. Number 6 was the first ever plane, I guess you can call it, well, no, the first successful plane. It's called the Wright Flyer, but I'll accept the Wright Brothers plane, anything like that. As long as you kind of got the Wright Brothers along in that case. George PB has already seen it coming. So yes, the next one, question 7, Lockheed A12. So this is why I say you can thank Elon Musk, because that is his favourite plane and how the part of his child's name. Was it X-Ash A12? I mean, it's a pretty cool name, but also terrible at the same time. But, you know, Elon Musk. Next. Osprey was the cool one with the double rotors that I assume can do vertical takeoffs and landings, I assume. I don't know. Then number 9 was the Red Baron's plane. If you put the actual technical name of his plane, well done. It's called, I don't know, something German. The Bocker something. But it's the Red Baron's plane. So anything that leans towards that, I'm going to be very lenient on this one. Anything that leans towards World War I, Red Baron plane, you give yourself a point. And then the last one was the Spirit of St. Louis, or St. Louis, which I believe it was the first plane to trans-navigate the Atlantic Ocean, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. But anyway, so there's our picture round. Now we're getting into the good old fun of our music round. So once again, thank you to Craig Alexander for recording these wonderful renditions of these songs in a club singer style. And obviously, shout out to Mary for making, because I wanted to do a more fun. I still didn't get the A12. I tried to drop it in to say that's why we're looking at this plane. But anyway, so here you are. Here's all the bloody songs. Could It Be Magic? Creep, Under the Bridge, Achy Breaky Heart, which is the first one he sent me and it killed me. I had no idea what it was. There you are. My mum's told me what the Red Baron's plane is called there in the comments. If you can see the Fokker DR1, but the Red Baron's plane is fair enough. But yeah, he sent me that earlier and it was so funny. I wanted to do a different music round and I was just working out how to do it, and then I just dropped Craig a message and I was like, should we do it? And then talked to my sister about the stupid mouth moving app. Just went for it. So if you do like it, I can do it again. It's only 5 points anyway, isn't it? and we'll have to see if Craig's up for it, because my dad was not. Anyway, there you are. Could It Be Magic, Creep, Under the Bridge, Achy Breaky Heart, and I Always Love You. I wish we could play them again. Maybe I can do that. But there you are. And then finally, we're on to the movies, guys. Iron Man. My mum grabbing my reactor heart. The Great Escape. Me bouncing the ball. Silence of the Lambs. The Graduate. Acted out by my mum and pa there. And then obviously last was me as Will Smith again. Obviously as Independence Day. So there you are. There you are. That's the end of the quiz. Give yourself some points. Tell me what was good. Tell me what sucked. Tell me if you sucked. Tell me if I was good. Any of those things in whatever order you fancy. And whoever's got the highest score is going to get another drink off me. The longer this goes on, the more drinks I'm going to have to dish out. So if you're really that desperate for a drink, like, just cheat. I mean, you're not going to get it for weeks still, so... Anyway, I want to see some scores coming up. And then we'll retire for the evening, shall we? It's been a lovely hour. Lovely hour of general knowledge and stupidness. And we can always do our... Getting some love here. Mary again with a high score of 36. Leo coming in with a very respectable 24. We're getting some love for the music round, Amy. That's all I'm saying, Amy. We're getting some love for the music round. No worries, Craig. Like I say, thank you for your help with the club sing around. Hopefully we can link up again. Yeah, Craig beat Leo, but he did have a little bit of advantage. But anyway, we've got any more scores coming up. Amy says she got 108. Stop lying. Stop lying. 35 from Gemma and Gary. Well done. Yeah. Please come again, Craig. Tell everyone. I have fun putting it together. So more people can enjoy it, the better. They're all on Facebook and YouTube or whatever. Oh, Perry and Tom, I guess, sweeping in with a 37, Mary. George P. Bailey says he's got every single question right, and now he's trolling the page, which is not cool, bro. And there we are. That's it. So I don't believe you, George. Whoa, we got a teaming up here. 37.5. Oh, we got new winners. Carmen gets 2 drinks. Sorry, Mary. Or what did Perry and that get? Oh, where's Perry gone? Oh, joint. Oh, they won by half a point. That's it. You got to team up, George. You got to team up. So 37.5. I'm not gonna buy you all a drink. Well, Carmen, you've already got a drink. Alyssa, who's your captain? I'm gonna say your captain's VTech because VTech's excuse my language, a captain. VTech's a captain, so I'm gonna get the captain VTech a drink there for you. Next time I see you, yeah, I'll take that back, Carmen. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I was going to do it, and then I changed my mind because, you've got an unfair advantage, and you only just beat some teams of 2, so I've got half that and this, and I'm surprised Carmen didn't name all of the members of Blazing Squad, so that thing's going on. So, Carmen, you get a drink for the wraparound because that was hard and that was mean. And then VTech gets a drink because yeah, but Carmen already got a drink. Right, anyway. I hope you had fun, guys. I had fun making it, reading it out, having a few hobgoblins. I might keep it on a Tuesday, unless anyone's got a particular... Apparently VTech's been no help to their team. So, the winning team, well done. I wish I had a team name, I'd read it out. So I'll probably do this, I reckon, Mondays or Tuesdays. It's up to you. If 2 people message me to do it on a Monday, I'll do it on a Monday. 2 people message me to do it on a Tuesday, I'll do it on a Tuesday. And whatever messages I get, we'll go from there. But obviously I'll put it on Facebook, I'll self-promote, I'll share it this way, that way, and do everything. So hopefully we can do a bit more music. We definitely got some more films lined up, ready to go. So we'll do that again. And then I'll see you on the flip side. Hopefully I'll talk to you some of you more this week. I hope everyone's doing all right. How should we roll out during the... I think we'll roll out so we can all say goodbye. And I'm going to roll out with the music because it was great. Obviously the captain. We'll roll out with the music and then the movies again. So here we are. Thanks very much, guys. Well, see you all soon. I'll let you know when I do the next one, and we're gonna quickly roll with some more music.
Could it be my back now? Never down on back. Could this be the magic? Madame Grass, I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing there? I don't belong here. And I'm in the winter bill. Never did I do, never do the better low. Never matter, I don't know what I'm about. Like I did the down, never do the better low. Never ever do it in my eye. Make this packet and do to take don't fail. And
Welcome to Earth.